Hello, and welcome to Southampton, the home of Southampton Airport. The airport is Q400, 737 and Embraer 175 ready, and supports GA and private jet movements. In 2016 it handled nearly 2 million passengers. So, now we've set the scene, let's get started. The first thing you'll notice is the satellite imagery around Southampton. There is a colour difference between Orbx's imagery and Asobo's, making the airport stand out. The runway is textured to a high quality, and there are convincing tyre markings in the touchdown zones. The grass around the runway is also of a high standard. The ground textures are also of a high quality, and only get blurry when you get really close to them, far closer than you ever would in a normal flight. The general aviation hangars are also well modelled, and there is plenty of ground equipment to make the airport feel lively, including moving vehicles and people. Those of you who watched my previous review will be pleased to hear that the car park is also good quality, and all the cars are in their spaces. The fire engine is also modelled well, no purple wheels here. The apron gates have a nice brickwork pattern ground texture which really stands out, and again there is plenty of GSE to keep the gate interesting. The terminal building is nicely modelled, and the shape is a nice curve which can sometimes be difficult to achieve in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is, however, let down by some slightly blurry textures when you get close. The windows are also a bit disappointing. There is no modelled interior, so the glass is just reflective, but is low quality and looks really blurry even when looking at it from a good distance. Now, let's move to the night lighting. The apron has a nice set of atmospheric lighting, making it feel quite realistic. The lighting in the surrounding area is where this scenery really shines. It is extremely high quality and feels very realistic. The runway and taxi lighting, however, leaves a little to be desired, as there does not appear to be much lighting coming off of the lights. The terminal building has some nice lighting in the windows at night. The snow is a little disappointing. It is clear that the only areas showing through are the darkest areas, and the runway is completely covered, while there are some areas of taxiway with no snow on at all. Overall, I think that Orbx's rendition of Southampton is of quite a high quality. At over just $19 Australian, it is not overpriced and is immersive. Performance is quite high throughout despite the high quality textures. Thank you for watching, and please leave any questions in the comments section below.